Franklin Marshall's baseball team opened its 2015 campaign the RussMatt Central Florida Invitational, competing in 11 games over a span of 8 days. The Diplomats got off to their best start in more than 40 years, starting off the season with wins in their first 5 contests and going 8-3 overall on the trip. F&M started off play with a doubleheader sweep against Gallaudet on Sunday, with back-to-back shutouts, before taking a pair from Grinnell on Monday by scores of 12-0 and 10-5. On Tuesday against Southern Vermont, the Diplomats exploded for 23 runs, the most scored in a game since 2000, while tying a single-game record with 5 home runs, including a pair from David Akabuchi. Starting pitcher Eric Bateman secured the win after allowing 2 earned off 5 hits and striking out 3 in 5 innings of work. After suffering their first 2 losses of the season against Babson on Thursday and Centenary on Friday, the Diplomats responded to a 22-5 bashing of Plattsburgh State on Friday afternoon. F&M kept on rolling against Fredonia State on Saturday, taking Game 1 of the doubleheader in Alberdale by an 8-4 score. Starting pitcher Sean Cosgrove earned his second victory of the spring break trip, after striking out 6 and allowing just 2 earned in 5 innings on the mound. Brett Pineros tallied a 2-for-4 line, including a pair of runs scored and 1 RBI from the leadoff position, while third baseman Matt Mizanski went 1-for-3 with 1 run scored and a pair of RBIs. The Diplomats fell in the nightcap by a 3-1 score, despite a solid pitching performance from freshman right-hander Mike Androkonis, who struck out 2 and allowed 3 earned in 5 innings of work. On Sunday, F&M wrapped up its Florida trip by taking on Trinity in the Chain of Lakes Stadium, the former spring training home of the Cleveland Indians and Boston Red Sox, against a team that garnered top 25 votes in the latest D3 poll. The Diplomats were in control with a 12-5 win. Chris Vincent produced a 3-for-5 effort and knocked in a pair of runs, while Akabuchi went 2-for-5 with 2 runs scored and 4 RBIs. Dan Morano tallied a 2-for-4 line with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs, while Casey Bulick went 2-for-2 at the plate. Alex Guerra earned the win to improve to 2-0 in the trip, good enough to land Centennial Conference Pitcher of the Week honors. Morano helped the Diplomats sweep the conference awards by being named the CC Player of the Week, after pacing the squad with a .484 average, tallying 13 RBIs, 4 doubles, 15 hits, and 11 runs scored while down in Florida. Mike Smeriglio was red hot in 9 games he appeared in, hitting .448 to go along with 1 home run and 10 RBI. Matt Mizanski started in all 11 games, tallying 14 hits and 11 RBIs, while Tyler Daly batted at a .391 clip in 9 games. 5 Diplomats recorded double-digit RBI totals, while F&M combined to swipe 30 bases, including a team-leading 7 from Pineros. The defense was also solid on the trip, as the Diplomats combined for a .968 fielding percentage and committed just 11 errors in 79 innings. Non-conference action continued at home against Wilkes on Tuesday, with a thrilling 4-3 win in 11 innings at Kaplan Field. A Jimmy Whalen walk with the bases loaded delivered the victory for F&M. Eric Bateman got the start and tossed 6 innings, allowing 3 earned off 6 hits. The Diplomats tallied a pair of runs in the 4th, highlighted by David Akabuchi leadoff double to right, followed by Brian Erb RBI triple to right field. Wilkes knotted the contest at 3-3 in the 7th, before Chris Mathewson and Andrew Maskus followed in relief and combined for 3 innings and a pair of strikeouts. Matt Glavin entered in the 10th and was dominant, striking out a pair of batters over 2 frames for his 2nd win on the early season. F&M stole 3 bases in the contest, while its defense was solid throughout the afternoon. Morano continued his torrid start to the season, with a 2-for-5 effort from the number 2 spot in the lineup. The Diplomats closed out the week by splitting a doubleheader against McDaniel on Saturday to open Centennial Conference action before downing Arcadia on Sunday by 5-1 score at Kaplan Field. F&M returns to action on Wednesday, hosting Gettysburg for a 3:30 p.m. contest.